Hey ladies, Dr. Lisa here at WellSpine KC talking about pregnancy and chiropractic again. And I want to talk about the Webster technique today because Dr. Larry Webster, who founded and created the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association, the largest chiropractic association in the world, one of the best resources we have for great chiropractic care for families, he created a technique called the Webster technique. And what studies have shown very clearly is that providing a technique to moms whose babies are not assuming the correct position in utero, it has been shown to be over 90% effective in getting baby positioned correctly for a healthier and easier labor and delivery. And so this is a huge deal, right? Because when we get to our 8th and 9th month in pregnancy, we want to make sure our adorable little babies are in the right position, head down. And a head up or transverse sideways baby is not only exceptionally uncomfortable on mom, it's exceptionally uncomfortable on baby, causing cervical torsion and distortion, cranial compression, yucky stuff that their little bodies don't want or need. And it makes the birth process really, really difficult. So what we know in chiropractic, and those of us who specialize in the Webster technique, is that by correcting the alignment of mom's hips and pelvis, it creates a larger space and position for the uterus to then allow baby inside of it to take on a proper position for birth and delivery. Remember, the uterus is a big muscle, and the feet of baby's feet are pressing against the top of that kind of upside, or that big balloon, right? So when they press against the top of that balloon, it allows them to push themselves out. But if they're not positioned properly, we're in trouble, right? So we know in chiropractic how to take great care of mom's hips and pelvis and align them gently and easily to then give baby more space so baby can take on the right position. And I gotta say, a baby who's born in a smooth, easy, comfortable way is a much healthier and happier baby. They sleep better, they eat better, they grow better, and therefore they're just, a more wonderful, joyful baby. And that has been my experience as a practitioner, certainly as a mom as well. My little guy wasn't this little, he's probably a 7-pounder. Jackson was closer to 9, and yet he was born smoothly and easily in just a few hours because he and I were just so healthy. And I see that over and over again in my practice with our mamas, that when they're aligned properly, that communication happens beautifully between them and their baby, and physically it's just an easier thing. So the Webster technique is something we specialize in here at WellSpine KC in Overland Park. Certainly if you're out of town and you need a chiropractor who does the Webster technique, go to the International Chiropractic Pediatric Association and you can find a chiropractor who specializes in it as well. Hope that helps, and we'll see you soon. Dr. Lisa at WellSpine KC.